Welcome everybody back to another Boldcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
This is Naruto Shippuden episode 84. What happened last time?
Last time they caught up, the fight started, Shikamaru had an epic plan. He used Asuma's chakra blades in a really neat way with his shadow jutsus. Unfortunately, it didn't quite go 100% according to plan.
Let's go! 5. No, okay. Oh.
That's cool.
Such power.
Oh my god, that's huge.
Sakura, don't you think Naruto should take a break at some point?
There's no time. Our team won't get to go as backup to Kakashi-sensei and the others unless Naruto can perfect that new jutsu.
That's a huge.
You don't have to whisper. Are you whispering?
I don't know.
Alright, so close I'm almost there. Sasuke and I will be equals then.
Yes, indeed you will. But you'll have to watch out for Sasuke's fire change in nature.
Huh?
There are negative and positive relationships between the 5 great changes in nature.
Wait, there are negative and positive what?
The 5 natures, by which I mean fire, water, earth, lightning, and wind, all have a different way of relating to each other. A different
That's what he was
relationship,
talking about
see?
earlier,
Well, sort
but
of.
he didn't want to
What does it
confuse
mean?
Naruto.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps a diagram will help you to picture it a little better. This is how we depict them on paper, in a circle. You with me?
Okay.
Now then, if we move clockwise around the circle, we see each one's strength relative to those on either side of it. For example, fire is a change in chakra nature that is superior to wind. However, it is inferior to water change in chakra nature.
Interesting.
Right. So what?
He's not getting it.
So Sasuke is automatically better than you.
Naruto, that wind style jutsu of yours will always lose when it's up against Sasuke's fire style jutsu.
Huh?
Only water style beats fire style.
Why is my wind style no good against fire?
Well, try and picture it in your mind. With fire, when the wind hits it, it only makes the flames burn higher. On the other hand, if you douse the fire with water, it goes out. So, if you hit Sasuke's fire style jutsu with a wind style jutsu of equal strength, you'll only create an even bigger fire style jutsu that he can then deflect back
Pretty
at you.
rough.
Wind may be inferior to fire, and yet on the other hand, it's superior to lightning, which means your new jutsu will be superior to Sasuke's lightning style Chidori. Naruto, you're lucky. Be happy your change in nature was on Earth.
So then I'm a perfect match for Sasuke.
Well, yeah. Wind beats lightning, certainly.
No, that's not what I meant. What I meant was that only my wind can assist and magnify his fire.
Yes, that's true too.
Huh?
He's a titan.
He's got some sort of jutsu that allows him to harden his body. That's his special ability.
Good eye. Yes, it's true. Physical attacks are virtually useless against me.
I thought I'd made allowances for the extent of their powers, but not theirs.
Both of these guys are so overpowered in terms of being able to actually hurt them. One of the guys you can really hurt, but nothing will happen, and the other guy you can't even get a scratch on.
Yeah.
Be
It's rough.
Sasori and Datara were all about attacks, like long-range attacks. These guys are all about defense.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, hurry! Undo this idiotic jutsu already.
Right. Didn't even sense your approach.
Sorry about that.
That's so cool.
And we get to see it all over again.
Be afraid, you ignorant heathens! Kakuzu, enough chit-chat, let's counterattack! Come on, hurry!
Right.
Holy shit! Oh no, that was Choji who did that, I think.
Yeah, it's still so cool. Just
Right through the heart.
I saw everything, including that flesh-hardening jutsu of yours. From the signs you were weaving, it's an Earth-style jutsu.
weak to lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Able to read.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Signs. Wait, that's it. You're Kakashi of the Sharingan.
Earth is inferior to lightning. Not your lucky day. You're done for.
Kakashi Sensei really is awesome. One left.
Turn
I love when people fanboy over Kakashi.
Kakashi Sensei!
Yeah, and we wanted to get rid of the mortal one first. Less trouble this way.
I mean, he's not dead yet.
Huh? What is it? What's wrong, Shikamaru?
Uh-oh.
Oh shit.
Not looking good. Kakashi Sensei!
He's reached the limit on his shadow possession jutsu.
Sucker punch to the heart, huh? You through? I can't believe it. Just like that, man.
I don't trust it.
That's right. And you're next.
But
It's over.
To be fair, there wasn't much to double tap there because
Yeah.
he literally skewered him in the fucking heart.
I know, but after seeing the other guy, I would take off every single one of his limbs and chop him into a million pieces. Like, I feel like that's the only way you can deal with these guys.
Who's done for now, huh?
Burn them. I don't know. Incinerate them.
Ow.
I know I got his heart.
Bold of you to assume he has. I bet that little, like, that, like, bit of stuff was actually his heart and he can move it around however he pleases.
Don't whisper.
I'm sorry! I just... Ugh.
My shadow possessions had it.
Damn it. Should have cut off his head while you had the chance. Ugh!
Shikamaru, what are those things? Yeah, that's more like it. I can finally move again.
What are those things?
Now then, shall we let the slaughter begin?
Oh, yes.
Fuck.
What are those?
What are they? I'm sensing some very bad chakra here.
What are they made of?
Dashin, behold your servant! I give myself body and soul to the carnage to come! In your name, I will rip their guts out!
Hey, Choji, watch out.
Oh, because his little mask is broken, I suppose.
What happened?
Ugh.
I don't like that. It's really gross.
Put on this big show, and then one of them drops dead before we even get started!
Yeah, that's the one that Kakashi just killed, buddy.
That must be the one I hit with my lightning blade just now.
I have to get all of them.
Maybe onto something.
What's it? How do you have all those things inside of him? And what is he made of at this point? If that was where his heart was.
Let's go with the usual.
The usual.
The usual. Ooh, animation. Holy fuck.
Wing style. Cluster damage.
Can each of those things do a different style? So he's can do anything he wants?
He shot through his own teammate. Why? Unless he's taking advantage of his partner's immortality.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly.
Why wouldn't you?
It's like when they threw the shuriken in the last fight at Heat On. Like, no, you don't. And then he's like,
Well,
fuck it.
it's a disturbing noise.
Watch it, Choji. We're next.
No way. If they take a direct hit from that. Choji! Shikamaru! Run!
Lightning style. False darkness.
Oh no, too late!
Fuck, he's blocking it with his lightning style? Ah! It was like eroding his gloves.
That thing's way too strong.
Holy fuck. He lost his vest.
And his headband.
Yeah.
Are you alright?
Well, I'm still standing. These two, they're strong. Especially the one with the mask. Normally, someone can't perform such high-level jutsu unless they're compatible with their own chakra nature. And yet he's already displayed earth, wind, and lightning. What the hell is going on?
That was very impressive. You're the first one who's ever survived that little 1-2 combination of ours. Kakashi Hatake.
But what about this next one?
So it's gonna be
What the?
fire.
Fire style. Searing migraine.
Searing migraine.
It sounds horrible. We can't.
A lot of deadwood around here. Hello, Sai.
Well, Sai, and what is it we're doing today?
Just a bit of drawing.
You know, you're looking a little pale today, Sai. You don't look well.
I'm always pale.
Where's your
Me?
fine glow of youth? If you ask me, you're lacking in vigor. And so, I will present you with a special gift. Here you go.
He better put it on. Put it
Your
on.
own bodysuit designed for the ultimate in
I completely forgot.
with outstanding
Put it on.
moisture wicking properties. The same kind that I use. Highly sought after and very hard to get. One training session in these and you'll immediately
Is this from, like, Guy's MLM or something?
Miracle product?
Don't tell anyone, but these tats are the reason Naruto and Lee got so much stronger so quickly.
Naruto? That convinced me. So, how do I look?
Honestly, like a door.
Nice.
Ah.
You'd have the belt, Sai. You need some accessories.
Okay, what do you think of that episode?
Those things are so creepy. I want to know what they're made of because they're like dirty little threads.
Kinda.
Like dirty string. I don't. They're just disgusting. They're like worms. I don't like them. But it's weird because when they're on him and when his hands were detaching, they were more individual, and now that they're these creatures, I don't know if that's just because they didn't want to draw every single thread, so they look more solid and more like cohesive, which is, I don't know, but I guess I was kind of
I think they're meant to be made of the same thing.
Yeah,
that,
I think so,
Kakuzu.
but it just looks like that because there's so much of it, I suppose. So yeah, it looks like he basically, assuming that his own chakra, so I guess he would be, because there's 5, right? Yeah.
There were 4 masks.
Yeah,
One of them is dead.
But I'm assuming that he probably also has his own, which would potentially be wind, and he somehow got those 4 things so he could be a master of all of them. Potentially.
You think his is wind?
Well, if he's going for all of them, because the other 4, he's already, ground is dead. He then has one that's fire, one that's lightning, and one that's wind. Or, oh, he already had a window. Never mind. He would be water.
You think he's water?
I was just thinking of because unless he like sort of extended his own nature into one of those things, I don't know how they work, but it seems like that he got those so that he could be a master of everything. He has a complete set, including himself. And the 4 other ones are just to make up for it.
Do you have any theories as to how he acquired those fucking weird things?
I don't know. He's like screaming sorcery 2.0 of like, he's detachable, highly adaptable, has these other creepy things. I don't know if he could potentially, because the mask is where the power is coming from, and all this black string seems to be like a manifestation of that, or something he created to house the chakra, I suppose. I don't know how he could have done that, and I don't know what could be in the masks, if there is some sort of thing where he could like kill people and put their nature inside of a mask. Because I don't know how because chakra is just sort of like within everyone from when they were born, so I don't know how you could, I don't know if that there would be any way to acquire it other than like that, or if you could, I don't know if you could just have a mask and get it struck by lightning, and then it's a lightning mask or something, I don't know. There seems to be a lot of ways, but I'm sure it was something horrible that he did. Yeah, but it seems now, so I guess they have to kill the other 3 and then him in order to be able to actually kill him.
You think so?
Potentially, because I don't know, because he seems to be held together by all those strings. It seems to be that those things have to die before he could die if they just attacked him again right now. First of all, I don't even know if they'd be able to get to him, because all of these are such high level of each type of chakra that it makes it impossible. Even if your chakra has the upper hand to it, they're at such a high level that you can't really fight it. Yeah. And it also makes an even better partner that Hedon, because he can't die. So, and like they said,
one ranged fighter, one's close up, and then
and since Hedon can't be hurt, they did what they said that they've done this before as well, which is where Hedon goes after someone, so they're focused on him and not paying attention when a huge blast of opposing chakra just comes through, and it would be enough to kill both of them.
Yeah.
Really interesting. I hope we learn more about how those things
came to be.
Where they came from, how he thought of it, where the masks are from. Did he make them? Or were they like some sort of ancient things that he found and decided to open himself up and stitch them to his back? I don't know. But it's definitely disturbing, and I'd be interested to know what all that string looking stuff really is. Because when it's there, like the one that died, like turned into like a liquid, like sort of melted. Indeed.
Well, the only way we're going to find out is to watch more Naruto Shippuden. There was also Naruto was making headway on his jutsu. We just got an update, and then we got the explanation of all the chakra of the interactions between each chakra.
Oh yeah,
nature.
also the whole Sasuke thing.
Yes,
how
there's that too.
Naturally, Sasuke's nature beats Naruto's, but Sasuke's signature move that he learned from Kakashi is actually weaker than Naruto's nature. So it's like it's a weird thing of normally Sasuke would just always beat Naruto if it was by nature alone, but because Sasuke went into a different route for his big attack, then Naruto can have the upper hand. It's just totally depends. But also Sasuke probably wouldn't know about this necessarily or be thinking about it too much. So he wouldn't, and he uses the Chidori more often. He tends to use Fire Style for leading up, and then his finishing move can be the Chidori because if the opponent is a bit run out of steam by dodging all these fire attacks, and then he can finish them off.
Yeah.
So if Naruto, so that's the thing. So Naruto has to, in a fight with Sasuke, would have to play it correctly of not using it too early or at the wrong time.
It's complementary to the Chidori in that, like you said, the Chidori is a finishing move because it takes so much chakra.
Yeah,
it can
you can only do it so many
use it
times
at the wrong time. If you open the fight with it like he did in the Gaara fight, when he fought Gaara, he was like too gung-ho about using his Chidori. He used it like 3 times, and the only reason you can use it the 3rd time is because of the curse mark. But yeah, so he just like overextended himself because he was so excited about like the Chidori and stuff, and then that's when he figured out probably not a good idea to use it like right off the bat. So.
Yeah. So now,
Naruto's ultimate move beats Sasuke's ultimate move.
However,
theoretically,
but if Naruto used his too soon, he could get destroyed because it's so powerful. He would add that power to whatever fire style move Sasuke was doing and just take himself right out.
Potentially,
if he wasn't careful. So it's interesting, but it's also interesting because I doubt Sasuke is like, oh, I wonder what type Naruto is, and I'm gonna base my entire fight around that.
Yeah, he's not thinking about that.
He's not thinking about that at Itachi. All. So interesting.
Alrighty. Gonna check out the next episode unless there's anything more you want to say.
I was also gonna say, I guess it doesn't. I mean, Itachi doesn't really use a lot of fire stuff. He mostly uses.
Yeah, he does.
Well, he
uses fire all the time. That's like his main physical attack.
I guess, but he's also a lot big into genjutsu.
That's
so
true. That's true.
But I was just thinking it would have been interesting for Sasuke to learn water in preparation for fighting Itachi.
Well, yeah, but you can't. If you use something against your nature, then it's not. You're training opposite to your nature, and then that's why it's called a chakra nature, because it's natural. If you're doing something so unnatural to your body, then you probably won't make it that far.
It's interesting just to think about, though.
Like Naruto couldn't train whatever water style if he wanted to, really.
He what?
He couldn't train water style. Like imagine Naruto. All right, I just learned my wind style. Now I'm gonna focus everything into water style so that I can,
I mean, potentially, like they say, like when you get to a higher level, you can.
When you get to a way higher level, when you're like when you've been a ninja, a full scale Jonin for like 10, 15 years, then and you've gone through like wars and shit, then you could potentially pick up another one, but it's really rare for people to get to that level. So maybe, but yeah.
I don't know. I was just thinking about it because it's kind of interesting how it works like that in like a circle.
Hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.